Okay, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that the one thing we're all taught about work, trade your time for money, is actually the very thing that's holding you back? Well, today, we're going to break down that exact cycle. We're going to explore a totally different path, one where you get paid by your systems, not by the clock. All right, so let's start with this quote. At first glance, it feels like a real paradox, right? I mean, we're all told just work hard and you'll be successful. But if that's really the case, why are there so many incredibly hardworking people out there who are still struggling? This idea really forces us to dig a little deeper, to look beyond the simple answers we always hear. So, what is the real reason then? If it's not about effort, what's this invisible wall that seems to stop people from getting ahead, no matter how many hours they put in? And the answer? Well, it's almost shockingly simple. It has nothing to do with how hard you work. It's all about how you earn. The real problem is being trapped in a system, a model, where your paycheck is directly changed to the hours you're on the clock. Yeah, this is what we call the time-money trade. It's a super straightforward deal, right? You give 1 hour of your life, you get 1 hour of pay in return. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. That model has a hard, unbreakable ceiling. Why? Because you can't magically create more than 24 hours in a day. You just can't. And that is the trap. It creates this cycle, this hamster wheel. If you want to earn more, well, you've got to work more. But the second you step off that wheel, maybe for a vacation, a sick day, or heck, even just to sleep, your income just stops. It's like you're running and running, but you're not actually getting anywhere new. So look at this. This really shows you the two different paths you can take, the two completely different mindsets. On one side, you've got the employee mindset. You trade your time for money. Your income has a limit, and it stops the moment you do. But on the other side, you have the system mindset. This is all about building assets that make money for you. And that means your income can grow, it's scalable, and, this is the key, it can work even when you're not. You see, this just completely blows up that old myth of just work harder. The goal isn't to run faster on the hamster wheel than everyone else. The real goal is to get off the wheel entirely, to escape that time for money trade. So instead of being the engine that makes the money, the idea is to build an engine that runs on its own. It's about creating systems that create value, even when you're not actively involved. Think about it. It could be a book that sells copies while you're sleeping, or an online course that people can sign up for 24/7, or even just a solid investment portfolio that's paying you dividends. The system does the work. Okay, so this all sounds great, right? But how do you actually do it? I mean, where do you even begin? How do you start this personal journey of breaking the cycle in your own life? Well, the very first step isn't what you might think. It's not about launching a business or picking a stock. Nope, it's all about changing your mind. It starts right here, with a conscious decision to stop thinking like an employee who's just trading hours for dollars. And this is the really powerful part. Once you make that mental shift, your entire financial reality starts to shift with it. It's amazing. The way you think about earning money today literally shapes how you actually earn money tomorrow. So we can kind of break this personal journey down into three big stages. First, you have to identify the trap. You have to really look at your life and see where your income is tied to your time. Second, you shift your focus. You stop thinking about just doing tasks and start thinking about building assets. And then finally, number three, you start the real work, creating those systems that are going to generate value for you. So when it all comes down to it, the single most important thing is this. Forget the business plans, forget the investment strategies for just a second. The real change, the transformation that matters most, has to happen inside your own head. This entire journey starts and ends with your perspective. So I want to leave you with one final question. This is a question that can completely reframe how you think about work. The question you need to ask yourself is no longer how many hours can I work? Instead, it's what system can I build? Your journey, it starts right now with that one simple question. What system will you build?